Hello everyone, I'm Anastasia.
And I'm Shrikant from Happy Vegetarian.
And today Shrikant is going to show you the recipe that you're gonna love. It's extremely easy but super nutritious flatbread. You just pack the seeds and spices, as always it's Shrikant, and even dried herbs.
Well, the most important thing you need for making this thing is this. You can use it for self-defense or actually just make flatbreads. So we'll take some whole wheat flour, some chickpea flour, some salt, some olive oil, turmeric, dry ground red chili powder, and this is some very nice oregano. This is sesame seeds, you can roast them if you like, and some basilico. So now we'll mix all the ingredients and make a dough out of it, and you can use a food processor if you want to, or if you like handmade delicacies then just use your hands. That's what hands are for, mixing things. Now I have added all these dry herbs. You can actually add freshly cut parsley, onion, ginger, and any kind of herb combination that you can come up with. Now remember, there needs to be some kind of synchronization, or these herbs need to match with each other. You can't end up adding something like dill, which is extremely soft in flavor, and dry mint leaves. It will completely be lost. It's good for your nutrition, but of course the taste needs to stay. Now we'll use the hand for what it's made for, making dough. Well, you can use a food processor, but trust me, it's joy in making your own dough with your own hands. So one of the mistakes people do is they add a lot of water, or they try to measure the exact amount of water they need to add to the dough. Now each dough is different. Some fresh dough will need more water, and dough which is ground more finely will need less water. So you need to add water little by little and try to get a consistent dough out of it. This is the part where you can practice your massaging skills. A few minutes of gentle kneading is enough, but don't use one of those massaging machines here. And you will know the dough is soft or not by just pressing the dough with your fingers and see that if it bounces back. To finish it, wet your hands and give it one final knead. And make a roll out of this dough. And now that your dough is ready, we'll leave it for about 10 minutes in peace. We don't want to disturb it, and this will make the bread even more soft. And make sure you cover this so that, because it's something wet, if the temperatures are high, if the room is too dry, the air will take away the water from it. And now, after about 10 minutes, we'll take the dough and we'll try to roll it into a long sausage. Now this helps you make bread of around equal sizes, else you will end up with almost a very different mix of bread. And now that you've got this, a long roll out of it, now use your fingers and start pulling out about equal measurements of lump from the dough. So now you take one lump, use both your hands and press them gently, trying to move them in a circular motion. Now what this will do is it will make it an even sphere, and when you try to roll it, it will not come up with some cracks. So if this sticks to your hands, you can add some oil into your hands before you do. And this is where you wrestle with the dough. Now we have a Russian wrestler fighting with the dough, and if you're bad at geography, this is your best lesson. You will make different countries out of this dough. Now this looks like Australia, I'm pretty sure. Everything looks like Australia though. And this is how the experts do it. So you take a small lump of dough, roll it between your hands. This makes sure it's smooth enough. Press it between your hands and then cover it with some dry flour. Now if you're a beginner, you can cover it with more dry flour. Sprinkle some flour on the rolling pin, and this will make sure that you don't end up with sticky dough. You can use your hands to roll. You can use some pressure on your right hand or your left hand, and it will keep moving the dough as you're rolling it. Now you might notice that I use very few spices. Most of the time it's always turmeric and chili powder. These are my favorite ones. And to learn more about spices, how to use them in your daily diet, just click on like and subscribe, and also leave comments in the comment section so that we know what you would like to know from us. Now we see that the dough is flat, there are no cracks here and there. And then you just put it on a pan which is already heated. Make sure you don't cook too much on one side. And while the first one is cooking, you can start rolling the second one. This way you won't be ending up cooking for too long. So one side is partially cooked, we turn it around. We turn it around one more time, make sure that the edges are cooked. Now coming to putting the oil, do not pour oil, just wet the spoon and rub it over gently. This way your bread won't be too oily. I don't want you guys to become unhealthy. So this is like an Indian tortilla. You can make rolls out of it or just slice them into pieces, use it like a party snack. And I dice them into small pieces and serve it with a dip. So enjoy your flatbread, tortilla, roti, whatever you may like to call it, and like and subscribe.